All right, let's do my list. Let's go. All right, we'll throw my list up here. We'll react to it because it's pretty similar. I don't have to do a ton of analysis here. Sam already broke down pretty much the first 8. Justin Jefferson, I believe, is the best wide receiver in the NFL. I would love to hear other people's opinions on that. Devontae Adams, I think it's those two, 1A, 1B. Devontae, to me, is number 2. Tyreek is also up there. I think the first 3 is pretty consensus. I have Stephon over Jamar. Because to me, Stephon, if you go off their last 2 seasons, eye test matters. Jamar Chase, spectacular wide receiver. He also plays with 2 other guys that demand the football. So that I agree that matters. But Stephon has more yards, more touchdowns. Like he produces at a higher level. And if anything, it's actually harder for Stephon because he doesn't have T. Higgins. He doesn't have Tyler Boyd. He doesn't have, at least the weapons around him. And he's still able to go out there and produce 1,400 yards a year. So, and route running ability, he's one of the best in the league. So all that factored in, I think Stephon's better right now than Jamar. But Jamar's 5. It's not a big difference. 6, Cooper Kupp. Again, last season, people forget what Cooper Kupp did in half the season. He had 700 yards. He was on pace for another 1,800 yards if he played.
815 in 9 games.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. But again, you don't stay healthy. You can't be rewarded for that. So he's 6. 7, A.J. Brown. 8, DeAndre Hopkins, because DeAndre's another one. Didn't stay healthy, but again, production in the games he played, he was on pace for 1,500 yards as well. 9, CeeDee Lamb. And for people that are saying CeeDee Lamb, guys, I understand, but CeeDee Lamb, a true X wide receiver, 1,300 yards. He plays with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott didn't even have a great year last year, and he still had 1,300. I like CeeDee Lamb a lot. He can run any route in the route tree, explosive, and I get people will say he's overrated, but he's still a top 10 receiver. I'm not going to go that far. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown at 10. And for people that wonder, Jeff, why do you choose Amon-Ra over Mike Evans, over Keenan, over Waddle, over all these guys? And I'll explain. And you mentioned it. Amon-Ra St. Brown, through his first 2 seasons, tied for the most receptions in NFL history. He has a higher catch percentage than a lot of those other guys. So the football comes in his area code. He's coming down with it. That's what matters, catching the football. If you look at who is the best in man coverage, who ranks up there? Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Number 1.
One of the most deadliest receivers in man coverage. I would argue that's essentially your job. Get open. He does that at a high level. And if you're factoring in last year, going into this year, I think it's Amon-Ra. I think this year he's set up to have a 1,100, 1,400 yard season.